At the beginning of the film, we see Elliot and his daughter. They were going to Elliot's boss Udel's house. Udel has terminal cancer. That's why he wants to make Elliot the new vice president of his company. Elliot was very excited. While they were talking, Elliot gets a call from Udel. He gets angry with him because they were an hour late. Elliot apologizes to him over the phone, and suddenly he starts sneezing. Elliot was allergic to dust. That's why he gets distracted while driving. Suddenly someone hits their car. When she came out, she saw that their car had hit a baby unicorn, and now the baby was in a lot of pain. Then Ridley touched its glowing horn, and she felt as if she had suddenly gone to another world. She was still enjoying all this when she heard someone screaming. When she turned to her car, she saw that her car had hit a baby unicorn. When he opened his eyes, he saw his father screaming. His father had an axe in his hand with which he was mercilessly killing the baby unicorn. Ridley even tried to stop his father from doing this, but he did not stop. Then they decide to take the body of the baby unicorn with them, so that the evidence from this place is also erased. Finally, they reach Udel's house. Then Udel tells both of them that I have now accepted my death, and I feel that only you can take care of this company after me. Agreeing to his point, Elliot starts giving him many business proposals. Before Udel signs these papers, he tells Elliot that not now. I think I should spend some time with you and Ridley. I want to know you guys a little better. Then we see Ridley in the toilet, who was very surprised, because when she washed her face, all the pimples on her face had disappeared, as if she never had pimples on her face. And all this happened because of the unicorn, blood that fell on her face. Then Ridley runs to her father and says, "Dad, listen to me. There is some important work. We have to leave from here immediately." But Elliot refuses and said that we have to stay here for some time because Erdl wants to spend time with you and me. Right now, both of them are talking. They were there when suddenly they heard someone screaming loudly. The sound coming from outside became even more terrifying. Then everyone ran outside and saw that something had broken Elliot's car window and come out. Everyone was surprised to see the unicorn. The security officer here also got scared and shoots that unicorn. Everyone there was surprised and was asking the same question. "What is this?" Then Ridley said that it is a baby unicorn. Then Elliot also felt that now it is not right to hide anything. And then he confessed to Udel that this baby unicorn was hit by my car. Then Ridley also tells that the pimples on my face also suddenly disappeared. Then the idiot also remembered that he was getting very allergic to the dust in the car. But after the unicorn's blood fell on him, he did not sneeze at all. Then Elliot, I also remembered that when he was showing the papers to Udel, he suddenly stopped seeing, and when he took off his glasses, he started seeing properly, which means that his vision had also improved. Then we are shown the night scene, and we see that Elliot comes to meet Ridley at this time, and Ridley looked very worried. He asks Ridley, "When you held the unicorn's horn, did you see anything?" Then Ridley tells him, "I felt a strange connection with the unicorn, and now I feel that we have done a very wrong thing by giving the unicorn to the Udel family. I think they are greedy." Then Ridley tells her father that we will get the unicorn released and leave from here. But Elliot refuses her and warns her not to even think about it. My promotion will stop. Seeing her father's selfishness, Ridley angrily throws him out of her room and then starts looking at the photos of her family. Behind her mother's photo, she sees a scene of a unicorn and immediately starts searching the history of the unicorn. While reading the history of the unicorn, she found out that hunters and kings tried to hunt the unicorn, but no one succeeded except a kind-hearted girl. Through that girl, they finally killed the unicorn. After killing it, it was kept in a palace. After this, it was made a slave. But after the French Revolution, the stories of the unicorn started changing, and in these stories, the unicorn started being shown as a demon. After finding all this, she fell asleep, and at night she started having nightmares of very scary forests. When Ridley woke up in the morning, she and Elliot were taken for testing because they had unicorn blood on their bodies. That is why the team of doctors and scientists wanted to see what changes the unicorn blood had caused in their bodies. Udel had built a science laboratory at his home, where that unicorn was also being tested. About the unicorn, after knowing a lot about me, Dr. Song, who was the greatest scientist, tells them all, the unicorn has so many unique abilities that its blood and horn have the power to heal anyone. Then Dr. Beisha tells about the unique horns of the unicorn, which were emitting bioelectric signals. But to confirm his point, he had to do some more research. Udal and his son gave him permission for this, after it was confirmed that the unicorn's horn powder could cure any major disease. This powder is used for the first time on Udal because he is in the last stage of cancer. He was about to die anyway, so, if the experiment has any side effects, they don't mind. This experiment was still going on when suddenly other doctors found out that the unicorn's bioelectric signals had become even stronger. Then we see Elliot and Udal. Udal had not felt any pain in his body till now, so he feels that he will be fine, for which he thanks Elliot, because it was because of him that he was getting life again. He also makes Elliot his business partner, and Elliot becomes happy about this. On the other hand, Udal's son has seen that Ridley is still searching about the unicorn. Then suddenly, we see that Udal has arrived there. Everyone and Dr. Song were surprised to see. How can a last-stage cancer be completely cured in just a few hours? Udal's entire family and Elliot were also very happy. But Ridley looked uncomfortable. Then Udal tells Dr. Song, to prepare the unicorn, we will take it to our headquarters and test it further so that we can find out what else can be done with it. Actually, Udal's company was a pharmaceutical company. Then Dr. Song gave him a bad news, that unicorn cells cannot be replicated. On this, Udal's wife said that it is okay. We will still advertise it, because the lesser the supply, the more the demand and the more the profit. Then Ridley brings the history of the unicorn to these people and tries to talk to them. But no one was listening to her, because everyone was busy advertising their new product. In this happiness, these people also drink the blood of the unicorn. Ridley could not tolerate all this anymore, and that is why she attracts their attention, and tells them that 1,000 years ago, the unicorn was considered a demon, because whenever someone did bad to the unicorn, that is, tried to hunt them, something very bad happened to the people. Ridley concludes her talk by saying that I just think that we should set this unicorn free. But all the people are saying that we should set this unicorn free. They start taunting her and abusing her. Now Ridley realizes that these people have gone mad in greed. Then Ridley tells them that she will not support them. She warns her father too, but his father does not agree to go with her. Ridley leaves the house in anger to leave. As soon as she comes out, she sees some strange light in the sky. Then in the second scene, we see that a strange tunnel was built to take the unicorn safely to the headquarters. When Dr. Beisha and Song were taking the unicorn out of this tunnel, their machines suddenly sensed that the bioelectric signals coming out of the unicorn's horns had suddenly become stronger than a limit. Before they could do anything, the lights of the entire area went off, and all the electronic equipment also shut down. Then Udal sends Elliot to see what the problem is. As soon as he goes inside the tunnel to investigate, he sees that a huge horn tears the tunnel and comes inside and enters the body of Dr. Song. Then Elliot sees a shadow outside the tunnel, and he comes to know that a huge unicorn is screaming outside. To save everyone, the security officers standing outside start firing on them. On the other hand, Ridley was also attacked by the unicorn. To save his daughter, Elliot runs towards Ridley and takes his own life. He takes his daughter out of the car. Now the unicorn from which Elliot had saved Ridley is about to kill Elliot. To save his father, Ridley tells them to run away, and he himself starts to distract the unicorn. But when the unicorn comes close to Ridley, Ridley feels that he does not want to harm it. And as soon as the unicorn comes close to Ridley, the horn of the unicorn starts glowing. Before Ridley could touch its horn, the security officer starts firing at the unicorn, due to which the unicorn has to run away. Then seeing the blood on the ground, these people came to know that the guards have injured the unicorn. Then in another scene we see that Udal's son was fighting with Ridley. That why did you not tell me earlier that the parents of this baby unicorn can also come here to attack? Then Ridley said I wanted to tell you all, but no one was listening to me. Then Ridley admits in front of everyone that he is feeling a special kind of attraction towards the unicorn. Similarly, when he touched the baby unicorn, he felt a strange connection. And now when his parents come close to me, I still feel the same connection as before. Hearing this, Udall's wife says, that's probably why the unicorn didn't attack her. Then Ridley tells them all that it's time to let go of that baby unicorn. But Udall was very clever. He twists his words and says, we will not let any innocent person die in vain. We will also catch those injured unicorns, so that we can get maximum benefit from it. Then Udall's son engages Dr. Beisha in conversation, and then goes to another room and uses them as chemicals. Meanwhile, Ridley went out and sat in the car, because she could not stay here anymore. She could not see such cruelty on mute animals. Then she looked towards the sky. She saw the same light again, which she had seen earlier, and then she thought that she cannot leave her father like this. She looks towards the light again, and she sees something made in the light. Ridley quickly goes inside the house. Then she joins all the pictures of unicorns together and starts looking at them carefully. She realizes after seeing the pictures of unicorns, it is revealed that unicorns have the ability to heal themselves. On the other hand, Udall and Elliot thought that the unicorn was injured. Both of them go to catch them. Now Ridley knew that the unicorn could harm them. Now Ridley's father was in danger. She immediately informs him. Then in the next scene, we see that Elliot gets a message on his phone, and he comes to know about the danger. Meanwhile, he saw a shiny unicorn coming towards him. Before Elliot could tell anyone, the unicorn suddenly attacked one of his guards. While escaping the attack, Udall and the idiot started running fast towards the house. The unicorn was coming behind them, killing many guards. Then Udall goes in front of the unicorn and tries to control it. But the unicorn pierces his horn into his body and kills him. Then all the people quickly run away, enter the house, and close all the doors and windows. Then Elliot tells everyone not to go out of the house. Then they were going to inform the police, but the unicorn cut off their connection to the outside. The unicorn had cut off the power supply. Now they could not even go out, because the gate which opened with electricity now was completely blocked. Then Udall's wife gives them a suggestion, that one of us will have to take the responsibility of saving everyone. Someone will have to distract the unicorn and open the gate after fixing the electricity. Then Udall's wife gives this task to Dr. Beisha and Elliot. Both of them were very surprised by this. They both could not even refuse to go out, because they had received orders from their boss. So both of them had to go out. Then after keeping the baby unicorn's horn in a safe box, Dr. Beisha tells Elliot that we should not think about anyone's well-being. We should first think about ourselves, you should think. Udall is very selfish. He is only concerned about himself and his benefits, not us. Then she says that you should not have depended on them. Then they take the unicorn outside, so that the baby unicorn can meet his parents. They both also open the door. Then suddenly Udall's wife comes out and tries to run away. Then she remembers that her son was left inside. Her son was still enjoying the unicorn powder, like a substance, because now he had become addicted to the unicorn powder. Then suddenly, she sees the pictures of the unicorn, and she finds out something, which Ridley had not told them. On the other hand, when the unicorn sees that their baby's horn is missing, then both the unicorns kill Dr. Beisha in anger. Then we see that the idiot came inside to take his daughter. Ridley and Udall's wife, she had come to take her son. Meanwhile, Udall's son comes down, who had come after seeing the pictures of the hidden stories of unicorns. He tells them that Ridley's idea of leaving the baby unicorn was very bad. Ridley could have controlled the unicorn himself, because it is clearly visible in these pictures that when the hunters were defeated by the unicorns, then a beautiful unmarried girl came and took control of all the unicorns. Then he orders Ridley that he should catch the unicorn. He also snatches the unicorn's horn from Elliot's hand, which he was going to return to the unicorn outside. Now the idiot was regretting his greed. He did not want to put his daughter in danger. He resigned from the company to save his daughter. Meanwhile, the unicorn screamed, breaking the door of the house, and came inside. The idiot and Ridley immediately went and hid in a room, while both Udall's wife and son were still outside. Now his mother says, "You return this horn to the unicorn," but due to chemical addiction, he refuses to do so. She snatches the box containing the unicorn's horn from his hand, but there was no horn in that box. Actually, Elliot had already taken out the horn. Ridley was very surprised to see the horn in his father's hand. And then Elliot says, "I have stolen it to save you. You run away from here quickly. I am taking care of everything else here." Ridley did not want to leave his father, but his father did not want to keep him here, because Ridley's father wanted to fulfill the promise he had made to his mother. Then he says to Ridley, "I had promised your mother that I will always take care of Ridley." Then Ridley obeyed his father and went outside. As soon as he went outside, Ridley found a unicorn. That unicorn came near Ridley, but when he came closer, the unicorn did not do anything to Ridley, and that unicorn lay down with its head on Ridley's lap. Seeing the unicorn lying comfortably near Ridley, Udall's son's mind again became greedy, and he started tying that unicorn so that he could make it a captive before he could do anything wrong with the unicorn. At that moment, Elliot comes there. He thrusts the unicorn's horn held in his hand into Udall's son's body, but he still wasn't dead. He gets up again and wounds Elliot with the arrow he had in his hand. Then Elliot pushed him away, and then both of them fall down injured. Then Ridley immediately comes to her father. She sees that her father is taking his last breaths. Then her father dies. Ridley is saddened by her father's death and starts crying. While Ridley was crying, then both the unicorns get their horns and do a wonderful spell on Ridley's father. That spell revived Elliot's body. Ridley becomes very happy to see her father alive again. Then both of them hug each other, and in the meantime the police also reaches here. The police felt that all the people who died here were killed by Elliot and Ridley. That is why the police arrest both of them. Ridley and Elliot also tried to tell them the whole story, but the police did not find any of their words to be true. But then suddenly the unicorn runs away and follows their car and gives them a signal. They couldn't leave Ridley, the unicorn, in trouble. And this is where the movie ends. So friends, thank you for watching the video completely. Please support us, like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. So friends, we will meet you again. Have a nice day with a new video.